Have you ever stopped to think that simply storing your money in certain places in your home could be sabotaging your finances? What seems like an innocent habit might actually be attracting poverty directly into your life. And this isn't about unfounded superstitions. According to ancient Buddhist teachings, certain areas of your home drain the positive energy of money, blocking the flow of prosperity and putting your financial stability at risk. So, before you brush this off, understand that even small decisions could be making a huge impact on your future. What you're about to discover here is much more than just common advice. We're talking about a radical shift in how you view money and the space around you. Continuing to make these mistakes might be the reason you can't break free from the cycle of scarcity. Want to know how to escape this trap and start attracting real abundance? Stay with me until the end of the video because the last place is the most important one. What you're about to learn could be the turning point your financial life has been waiting for. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep learning more about these Buddhist teachings. Have you ever considered that the energy of your home might be directly linked to the financial flow in your life? It's not such a distant concept, especially when we look at what Buddhist teachings tell us. The areas where you keep your money can drastically influence how prosperity manifests, or worse, how scarcity sets in. Think about it, everything around us vibrates, and the place you live plays a crucial role in that. For example, if the space around you is cluttered, full of accumulated things and stagnant energy, it's as if you're blocking the entrance to new financial opportunities. Have you ever noticed how, when your house is in order, your mind also feels clearer? That connection is real and might be the key to unlocking doors you never imagined. The practice of mindfulness, for instance, begins with noticing your surroundings, and that includes how you organize your space. The issue here isn't just about feng shui or any esoteric practice, but about self-discovery. Simply becoming aware of where your finances are and how they flow can be an awakening. It's about connecting with the energy of prosperity and making conscious decisions. And, of course, your home is a reflection of that. Now, let's take a closer look at one of the most common mistakes we make when storing money at home. Storing money under the mattress might seem like a practical solution, but according to Buddhist teachings, this practice is far from ideal. The mattress is a place of rest, of rejuvenation, where your mind and body find balance. When you mix that energy of renewal with the energy of money, something is lost along the way. The result? A constant feeling of financial insecurity, even if the money is right there. Imagine going to bed every night knowing that your resources are literally being pressed beneath you. It's as if there's an invisible weight under your rest, preventing you from having a good night's sleep and, consequently, from having the mental clarity to handle financial matters the next day. The self-discovery here involves recognizing that money should flow freely, not be something you carry as a burden, whether physical or emotional. A simple alternative would be to use a location that brings a sense of security and lightness. A small, discreet safe in your bedroom, for example, could completely change this dynamic. Remember, money is energy, and just like in Buddhist teachings, it should be in harmony with the space around it. Speaking of places that seem practical but can cause stagnation, let's explore another common area in the home. The kitchen is the heart of the home, a place where we transform ingredients into meals and nourish our families. But when it comes to money, storing your savings in kitchen cupboards can do more harm than good. What many don't realize is that the kitchen is a space of constant energetic change, heat, movement, and even humidity can negatively impact the flow of prosperity. Imagine your money cooking in the midst of this unstable energy, becoming unpredictable and volatile. This can reflect in your financial life as uncertainty and instability. No matter how secure it may seem, storing money in the kitchen symbolizes that your finances are constantly transforming. Over time, this can lead to impulsive spending and missed opportunities, as if your resources are slipping through the cracks of your daily routine. To change this, It's important that money is kept in a place where the energy is more stable and predictable. Buddhist teachings remind us that the flow of abundance depends on how we care for our finances and the spaces we live in. Just as food needs a proper environment to be preserved, money also needs a place where its energy can remain in harmony. Now, speaking of places that can drain prosperity, the next spot to avoid is even more surprising. The bathroom, while a place of purification and renewal, is not the right environment for storing money. In Buddhist teachings, the bathroom symbolizes the place where we release and dispose of impurities, both physical and energetic. Placing money in this environment is like throwing away your prosperity, letting it literally go down the drain. The constant flow of water in the bathroom represents the flow of money that doesn't stay, that is easily lost. Furthermore, the bathroom is a place of low vibrations. Storing money there can attract negative energies and unexpected financial losses. Imagine the feeling of always having to start over, without being able to build a solid foundation for your financial future. The cleansing energy of the bathroom, which serves to purify, ends up washing away the potential for financial growth, creating a cycle of uncertainty. The secret is to choose places that protect and strengthen the energy of money, and the bathroom is definitely not one of them. Practicing mindfulness about where your savings are stored is a way to connect with the positive flow of prosperity. Now, let's talk about a space that's even more common in our homes, but just as dangerous for money. Storing money near electronic devices might seem harmless, but Buddhist teachings warn us about the dangers of this practice. Electronics like TVs, computers, and even microwaves emit electromagnetic waves that interfere with the energy flow around them. Money kept near these devices absorbs that chaotic energy, which can translate into impulsive and confused financial decisions. It's as if the money loses its stability, and you find yourself stuck in a cycle of unnecessary spending. Another issue is that electronic devices are linked to constant consumption. They keep us connected to a reality of quick purchases, distractions, and urgency. Storing money in this environment symbolizes an urge to spend and can weaken your financial discipline. It's not uncommon for these places to seem practical in the rush of daily life, but they bring a sense of disorder that directly affects your control over your finances. The path to financial stability involves creating a healthy relationship with money and the environments in which it is stored. Keeping your savings away from electronic devices helps keep your mind clear and your focus on making conscious decisions. Next, we'll talk about a place where energy might seem stable, but in truth, it creates a dangerous distance between you and your resources. Storing money in the attic might seem like a good idea, as it's a rarely used and out-of-sight space. However, Buddhist teachings show that the attic represents what is distant, out of reach, and this reflects directly on your financial life. Money stored in a high place like the attic tends to symbolize resources that are out of your control, difficult to access when you need them the most. This creates a feeling that prosperity is always just out of your reach. Additionally, the attic is often a space of disorder, where we accumulate items we no longer use. This energy of forgetfulness and abandonment can reflect on how you handle your finances. The money stored there absorbs that vibe of neglect, which can result in unexpected difficulties accessing it or in financial blockages that seem to appear out of nowhere. Organization and easy access are essential for money to flow healthily in your life. The ideal is to keep your money in a place that is accessible, where the energy is clear and fluid, connected to the present and your ability to prosper. Keeping distant and neglected resources might be one of the reasons your finances always seem unstable. Now, let's talk about a place where constant movement can be harmful to your money. The garage, being a place of transition where vehicles and objects are always coming and going, is an environment that brings instability. Storing money in such a place, according to Buddhist teachings, is like allowing your finances to be in constant motion and never stabilizing. The transient energy of the garage can reflect in a financial flow that comes in and out quickly, preventing the accumulation of wealth and financial security you seek. Another factor is that the garage often houses various items, many of which are forgotten or destined for disposal. This environment of temporary and low-value things directly influences the money stored there, making it feel like something temporary and easy to lose. This can manifest as difficulties saving or the feeling that no matter how much you earn, the money disappears without a trace. To protect your finances, it's essential to choose a place that represents stability and permanence. Money needs a space that isn't constantly in motion, that allows for its conservation and growth. Now, let's talk about a place where you probably spend a lot of time, but that might be more harmful to your finances than it seems. The workspace is often a place of intense pressure and difficult decisions, and when you store money in office drawers, that stress transfers to your finances. What was supposed to be a peaceful relationship with money becomes a source of anxiety. In Buddhist teachings, it's important to keep money in a place that brings peace and clarity, not in an environment always associated with tight deadlines and problems to solve. Furthermore, office drawers are usually filled with papers, forgotten objects, and a certain level of disarray. This confusion ends up reflecting on how you handle your finances, making it difficult to effectively manage your resources. The lack of organization where money is stored can lead to confusion with bills and a lack of clarity in your financial decisions, which blocks the flow of abundance. To create a healthier and calmer relationship with money, look for a more relaxing and less stressful location. A well-organized, peaceful space, away from the work environment, can help keep the energy of money flowing more harmoniously. And now, let's explore the best places to store your savings intelligently and safely. The best places to store your money, according to Buddhist teachings, are those that bring a sense of security, organization, and balance. A safe or a secure box inside a bedroom closet, for example, is an ideal choice. These places are associated with tranquility and protection, which helps maintain the positive flow of prosperity. It's important that the place where your money is stored is clean, organized, and easily accessible, so the energy flows freely. Another point to consider is the material in which you store your money. Using ceramic or wooden containers, natural materials that help absorb and neutralize negative energies, can increase the feeling of stability. These containers can be placed on shelves or in drawers, away from areas of constant movement, ensuring the money's energy remains solid and grounded. Finally, adding symbolic elements of prosperity, such as healthy plants or crystals like pyrite and citron, can amplify that positive energy. These small gestures are a way to nurture abundance in your life, creating an environment that supports financial growth in a consistent manner. Speaking of how to care for the energy of money, the next step is to adopt daily practices that help maintain this harmony. To attract and maintain prosperity in your life, it's not enough to simply store money in the right places. You need to adopt daily practices that strengthen this energy. One of the most powerful is the practice of gratitude. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to be thankful for the money you have, whether it's little or a lot. Acknowledging and appreciating every penny that comes into your life sends a clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive more. This creates a cycle of abundance that tends to expand. Another important practice is energetically cleansing the spaces where your money is stored. Burning incense or using energy cleansing sprays helps eliminate any negative or stagnant energy that might be blocking the flow of prosperity. Additionally, regularly organizing and physically cleaning these spaces is a practical way to care for your finances. Buddhist teachings remind us that the external reflects the internal, and this harmony between environment and finances is essential. Finally, prosperity affirmations are a simple yet powerful tool. Phrases like "I am a magnet for wealth" or "prosperity flows freely to me" help align your mind with the energy of money. Repeating them daily, whether while organizing your money or meditating on your finances, can deeply transform your relationship with money. Now that you know these practices, you are ready to create an environment that favors abundance in your life. Now that you've discovered the 7 places in your home that might be sabotaging your prosperity, what will you do with this information? Will you continue making the same mistakes, or will you take control of your financial life and apply what you've learned? Remember, change begins with small daily actions. Reorganize the space around you, apply the practices we've discussed, and watch as the doors to abundance start to open. It's time to take control of your financial destiny. Don't let negative energies drain your prosperity. The first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most rewarding. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep learning how to transform your life with Buddhist teachings. You're just beginning this journey toward prosperity.